Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what's in this box. It's part of the TP-Link Armada range. This is a EAP215 wireless bridge kit. It means it's got everything that you need in here to bridge two locations or join two locations together. It's not going to be a big technical overview. We've got plenty more other videos out on our YouTube channel on how to set these up and performance reviews and everything else. This is about what is in the box and give you some information about it. So let's just go through the pieces of paper. You are going to get a little piece of paper about your licensing. You're going to get a bit of paper about your warranty. You are going to get a advertisement for all the other items in the Armada range. The Armada range, you need a controller to run them. In this instance, you can actually manage it directly from the box as well, so that is a useful thing. There is a number of years warranty that already comes with this as well, which is great. And you're going to get your quick start guide as well. All right, so those are your key pieces of paper. Then you're going to start to get two of things. You are going to get two power cords. We're here in Australia. All right, so those are the Australian power connectors. They are the Mickey Mouse, can never remember which IEC ending those are, but those are the Mickey Mouse ends on that. You are going to get two packets of screws and lugs. These are for mounting the back plates of what you get, which are two PoE injectors. These are 24 volt passive. They have a black plate on the back here that comes off. You can mount that and then you can mount that onto the wall like that. What is PoE if you're not sure? Power over Ethernet. We have our mains power in this side, our data from our router, our switch on this side, and then we have a PoE port. And on the PoE port, this device mixes both our power and our data. And now we can run a cable up to 100 meters away to actually where our device is going to be mounted. So obviously, because this is a wireless bridge, it's going to be on the outside of your building. It's probably not appropriate to have a power socket right up by there. So PoE is our way to deliver it. Like I said, this is 24 volts passive. You can power this by 12 volts as well if you need to. So you're going to get two of the PoE injectors, all right? And you are going to get two lots of two zip ties. So a total of four zip ties, which we'll have a look at how you're going to use those in a moment. And then you get two of the bridge devices. What do I like about this? Well, you can manage them directly on the box, on the unit itself, or you can add them to the TP-Link Armada controller. Got plenty of other videos on that. Over on our YouTube channel, you can install it as software, an app on your phone, or alternatively, you can have the controller on site. If you've got access points and switches and everything, this is a great add-on for it. These come pre-paired, so not prepared as in I'm prepared to do something, but prepared as in joined together. These are already ready to talk to each other. So this is a really simple way, cost effective of a bridge. But there's some key things that I love about this. So let's look at the unit, and then I'll tell you the bits. Probably the bright lights aren't going to really help you probably a lot with this. Let me see if it can focus. So it's just basically got a TP-Link logo there. On the side here, we've got our signal strength indicators, because these will carry the signal potentially up to 2 or 3 kilometers. So you do want to be able to line these up somewhat. It has to be done visually, all right? So this is going to help you see your signal strength and how direct you are getting those. All right, on the back, all right, hopefully I can angle this so you can see it. All right, it is designed to be mounted directly to a pole. You can see just here our loops in, which is where we pull our zip ties in. It doesn't have a wall mounting bracket to be able to mount this, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure out a way of being able to secure that to a wall if you wanted to. But generally, you need some sort of movement like this. So you're going to put this on a pole or an angled pivotable arm to make it work. Right, now we get to the interesting things. So these are outdoor rated. You can see in the bottom we've got a hole in for the Ethernet cable. Would just say if you're mounting these outside, and you've heard me before, drip loop, drip loop, drip loop is all you'll hear from me. All right, so if we've got our cable coming down out of here, let me bring it here. It's going to come down, it's going to come up. It's maybe going to come up to the same line as where the cable gets plugged in. All right, this means that any moisture that gathers on here or on the cable will always drip down and drip off the cable, and we don't have a chance of it coming back up. Always a good prevention if you're outside. Otherwise, these don't have to be water sealed. all right, because of that. As long as the water can drip out, we're all right. So I'm just going to take the bottom off, and then the exciting things here for me happen. So let's have a look. Over this side, we have got our reset hole, and we've got an earthing pin. I think that these are rated to like 6 kilovolts or something of surge. So do make sure you've got that earthed somehow. All right, and then, like I said, this is PoE powered over here. Alternatively, right over this side, we've got 12 volt in. So if you have a solar array or something like that, then again, immediately this could be powered directly by solar, which is great. And then we get 3 Ethernet ports. One of those is going to be our data in, all right, or our data out if it's the remote end, and we've got 2 further network ports to be able to connect on to other devices, which is really, really good because we now got a mini switch at our remote end. So let's take that as a great bit. Then let's add on to the fact that normally when we see 2 wireless bridges, they are designed literally just to be able to communicate with each other and nothing else. We've already seen that this has got 2 Ethernet ports, 2 spare Ethernet ports. But what I love about these as well is they actually have an inbuilt access point already into each of these. So if we put these out on the outside of 2 buildings, not only can we now point these at each other and connect those 2 buildings together out with a cable through our wall and now inside maybe our tin shed, because as we know, wireless doesn't travel through tin well. We actually on the outside already have a wireless access point. So if we're going to have cameras out there or something else like that, then we can already join the Wi-Fi of this device. Do remember though that we still have some constraints of how Wi-Fi works. All right, so if we've got devices that are really poor Wi-Fi signal connecting to this, it will affect how the bridge talks to each other. This is only a 2x2, so it's only got 2 antenna, 2 in spatial streams, so it does have some issues. We've tested these, and we get 300 meg or so a second in perfect conditions on a short distance. A longer distance, I would think that you're probably going to get maybe 100 meg to 50 meg. If you've got lots of wireless devices at either end, then that will maybe drop a little bit more, but everybody's environment will be slightly different. But there we go, that was lots of information. So what do I love about them? They're prepared in the box, all right, ready to go. You get 2 extra Ethernet ports at this end, or at the remote end, you get 3. So again, you could just plug straight your cameras straight into this, or a network switch or another access point. But then what else do I like? That actually on the outside of each building, you now have a wireless access point at either end as well, which makes this a really, really good product. Hopefully that's been useful. This has been the TP-Link Armada EAP215-Kit. So 2 devices for a wireless bridge. Head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall and wireless devices. How-to guides, what do I need to run TP-Link Armada, for example. So why don't you head over there, subscribe and stay up to date.